Welcome back, everyone. Today is Saturday, December 11th, and this is gonna be a the second part of the two-part series of getting the dam area, the broken dam area, built up to the level and the width so that I can carry it through. As you saw yesterday, I moved that pile, most of the pile, and then I knocked it down. As I said, it's a little hard when it's so far up in the air trying to break it loose with the tractor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to dig up as much out of the water as I can. And as I said, the slope is going to end up being about here, somewhere in this vicinity. So I need to build that up, but I want to, before I move the rest of the pile that I was moving yesterday, which I used to build this all up, I want to get as much out of here because I don't want to move it and then have all this left over, even though I could use a stockpile. I'm going to need a stockpile when I get ready to close up the dam so I can quickly get it in there, but we'll cross that moat when we get to it. So I'm just letting the machine warm up, and I'm going to come over here. I can't remember how much I've dug out of the water over here. Obviously I dug as much as I can over there, and I don't know if I dug in there or not. I can't remember, but we'll find out. And like I said, I don't have too much that I can dig back, but like I said, probably somewhere in here, so I can get out all this, and hopefully then I can just move the rest of that pile and start it going over here. So after today, hopefully the next thing I do will be moving that concrete, so then I can continue building down this way. But all right, that's enough. I gotta go bring it down and get to work. All right, well, let's see what that's looking at. My phone doesn't want to hook up. Let's get one more little scoop here. Level up my tracks. Come on, curl. You see, that's as fast as it curls. You see why that's so aggravating? Look at that. Unbelievable. I've done a little bit here. See how nicely that dries, though? I mean, it comes out of the water. Quicker. Well, obviously it's quicker, but a lot quicker moving it with the excavator than it is with the Kubota. But it's just so nice with this material that you can use it right away. Use it as if you need to drive on it. I'm trying something different. I mentioned in the other video that my original editing program stopped working, or it wouldn't upload. It wouldn't upload the all thumbs video for whatever reason. I mean, it just would not. I tried, kept shutting off the program afterwards. So I ended up buying Windows Movie Maker. Well, at first I didn't buy it. Didn't realize that if you didn't buy it, the whole bottom of the screen said made by Windows Movie Maker for the whole video. So unless you paid 45 bucks or whatever it was, you couldn't get rid of the watermark. So I bought it. Then I had to go do the whole thing over again. And for people that don't make videos, at least for me, and most of the people I know, it takes me probably 8 to 10 hours of editing to make each video. You know, I have 3 cameras. Usually I have 3 cameras, at least 2. And it's a lot of footage to go through and try to make it interesting. And as I said, I kind of make, you know, some say the video's too long, too short, don't like the music. Well, my main focus for making them, as I've said it many times, is for history of the property here. So from 100 years from now, if some ancient relative of mine wants to look, they can see what I did. And secondly, I do try to make a video that you guys want to watch. So it's a fine balancing act between the two of those to get it so that we both like it. And I know there's no way I can't make everybody happy. There's no way that's going to happen. So again, I try to do what I can do. And one of the things that happened with that video, and I didn't see it, clearly if I saw it when I edited it with the flickering, I certainly wouldn't have posted it. And I literally did that video, I had to do that video 4 times to get it to come up the way it is. And I was thinking I would redo it again to try to get rid of the flicker, but I don't think it's terrible, so I don't think I'm going to re-edit it again. But what I'm doing now, well, what I did for yesterday's video, which isn't up yet, well, as we're speaking, it's not up. Today's Saturday, it'll be up Monday. I'm making it on both programs at the same time. When I clip on one, I clip on another. So this way, in case my original one doesn't work again, I'll have the other one. And then I guess we'll see again if there's something wrong with Movies Window Maker. And I have a feeling it's because of the new GoPro 10 that I got. That's why my old one doesn't like it. That one's about 3 years old, that program. David got it for me. I know how to use it very well, or as well as I can. And I like what it does. I like it better than Windows Movie Maker. But if I have to use it, I'm gonna use it. So we'll see what happens. Well, we'll find out together, I guess. So I'm going to try to do the format the way I do it a little bit differently too. I had some people comment, they like that I talk, the way Chris talks. Well, I've talked about that before. You can get me talking and I can talk, but when I'm in the middle of working, I usually concentrate on what I'm doing and not on talking. And also, when I have hours and hours of video to edit, I can't talk for hours and hours, where I like the way Chris does it. He turns the camera on and off more. I tried to do that a little bit the other day. But one of the reasons I like with the camera running is that time when I lost my tooth on the bucket, I was able to find it by going back and look at the footage. So it's kind of like security cameras as well, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try that again. The one thing I do not like about turning the camera on and off is the GoPros, anyway. If you leave it running the whole time, the camera files, GoPros have all these little like 12-minute files, and it puts them all in order. So you could start from the first one, and you know the last one is where the whatever you did is ending. Well, when you turn the camera on and off for whatever reason, it doesn't feel the need to keep those in order anymore. And as you can imagine, a lot of this footage looks the same. It's not exactly the same, but chronologically, I don't like to put something before that I haven't done yet, and then show something that I did a long time ago. So, again, that's the problem. Then I came up with this brilliant idea that I would do like what they do in the movies, and instead of using like those snapboards that they use and say action, scene, whatever, I hold up my fingers in front of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and I thought that would be a good way of doing it. And then Brittany told me when I told her that, she goes, well, you'll have like 5 of the same numbers up there because you'll forget. Which she's probably right. But the main problem that I found yesterday when editing is if I keep it on longer than the one file, then now I have files that are out of order as well, and I don't know where they go. So, again, can't win, but I'll figure it out. But we shall see. And the camera that's out on the, what I call the rail, which is over here on the pillar that looks down, I can't really turn that one on and off. And as you can see, I got the tripod going over there, and if my phone would hook to it, I'm out of Wi-Fi range and it won't hook up through the cell. I could shut it off, but the only one I can really shut off, you know, is the one that's right over my head. So one way or the other, it's still not going to be an easy process for this, but. So I'll probably shut it off. I'll turn it back on when I back up a little bit. called the white bird. I know it's a snowy egret, but that's a blue heron. We used to have those in Connecticut as well when we lived there. We had a pond not nearly the size of this one. But I just call the white bird my white bird because I don't think it's the same one, but I know it's coming for me. And I just figured I'd show him because I had somebody mention that they have one. So I know we have at least one. He's always around here. But the white bird, when I say the white bird, that means it's a sign for me. I don't take it for the blue heron just because they used to eat all our fish when we lived in Connecticut. So I don't think that sign was for me from David. Scary. Is that a boot? What the heck is that? Let's go look. I guess I didn't bury it deep enough. Well, that's an interesting find. I guess I didn't bury him deep enough. Huh. Thought I did. Dogs didn't smell him. Must have shifted with the sand. Okay, here we are, end of day. I'm happy with this one. I don't know how many hours this was. It was probably about 4.5, I would say. I didn't pay attention, but I got a lot built up, and I still gotta fix the slopes, but I know they're gonna erode and do whatever, and I can pull them back from up here or cut them with the dozer. This area here still needs to be filled in, but I'm going to do that with the silt collector. I got a lot of material here, which will also work well. Probably when I actually get to this point, what I'm going to do is start flipping this back and blocking this up here. And well, actually, I'll probably start throwing it out there to block it, so that I get the shoreline going where it needs to be. But that's way putting the cart in front of the horse. So here, that's got to be pulled back, but I wanted to leave some there so it won't erode as much. Being a little steeper, it won't erode quite as much, hopefully. This sand is pretty good anyway. But so you could see now, if I can zoom in, so it's got to curve a little bit, but it's going to end up about where that float is that we pulled out. There we go. So it's gonna go about from there to there. So this is good and wide. It's probably 75 feet. I'll try to that'll probably be the slope that I'll have. And here, as you saw, I moved that whole pile. Well, in case you didn't see it, because who knows how I'll edit this, but I moved a lot of that pile here with the excavator. I'll start digging up over there again and flipping it back, because either way, I probably have enough material here for this, but I want it out. I want it back. If anything, I'll put it along the edge if I have extra so that I can use it for something else, because I am going to dig up every usable amount of material, because there's no way that an ex-sand mine I'm going to have to call in to order material. That would look pretty bad. So what I will do next is put the thumb down, and I will move this concrete, and I can put it up there. So I'll get what I can get here, put it as far that way as I can. So I'll reach it from up here. That's why, as I've said before, I never shut the excavator off in a place where I don't want it to be if it didn't start. But the good thing is, at least where it is now, it's as high as anywhere. So we are good even if it didn't start, God forbid. But that is my rule that I only break like once a month. Actually, I've been pretty good about that lately, not doing that. But so it's safe up here, saves it tracking back, wearing out the undercarriage and all that. And after I move as much as I can reach, then I will come down and move that over, and then come back up and move it again. So some of it I will have to move twice, and some of it I'm going to leave. I'll talk about it when I do it, but I've looked at that over there, and some of that I'm going to leave because it's actually rip-wrapped on the outside as well. The former owner, I don't think he did it on purpose. He dumped it and it fell over, but it's working well, so I don't want to move it all. And that needs to be built up higher anyway, and it's not a water issue. This thing is, we've talked about before, this holds water great, and it won't be anywhere near it, so I don't have to worry about that. It's more of having the creek not wear this away. And I'll have to take some of these trees down once I get up there. It'll be a lot easier to do it, and then I can burn them later. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I've tried to make a little ramp at the end. It wasn't exactly, I was trying to make it so I could also drive the tractor up there, which it can easily drive up there. But I will take the tractor afterwards and blade this high material up into that low area right there, so that I can easily drive up, or even drive up the 450 when it's going to be time to fuel, which will be fairly soon. That actually is a very fuel efficient machine, Mitsubishi engine in that, and it is pretty good, but it still sucks at $3 a gallon. It's not the most fun thing when you have to fill it up. But that's a good look. That was, like I said, 5 hours. So, I mean, if I could work on this in a week, I'd have this I'd have this side all finished, but I don't get to work on it for a week. So, but I'm happy with that. I don't know how it looks on camera. We'll see, but that's a good amount of work for that time. That 250 is a great machine. A little slow on the hydraulics, but great machine. And I got rid of most of this pile, like I said, and still got a lot more material out there to flip back. So, all right, well, that's enough of that, and I'm gonna go edit this video. We'll see how many subscribers we could lose after I post this video. I seem to I seem to do about 6 every video. So if I put up another 1,500 videos, I could have none by the time I'm done. So just joking. It doesn't matter to me. That's not why I do it. They're missing out on some good video. That's all right. So, all right, again, thanks for watching. Much appreciated, and I will catch you on the next one.